Hello, everyone. What
Hello,
were you going to say?
I was going to say...
I already cut you off. We didn't even start.
I know. This is going to be our last episode posted during Pride Month.
I know, and
This
you
is
never,
our finale.
you never got me balloons. Nothing, no decor, not a gift. You didn't get me a gift.
I didn't get you a gift?
No, you didn't get me a gift.
I paid for the SD card for this camera, so discount that.
Okay, well, the big news in the household is that I got a job. And we never talked about that.
She's employed, guys.
We are both no longer unemployed. We're employed, and you can probably tell because the aura is like exceeding out from us. The reason she had to pay for the SD card is because I didn't start yet.
But soon she's on the come up. She's
soon.
on the come up.
We're on the come up.
Yeah.
So the come up is coming.
Mm-hmm.
In other news, just to keep everyone updated, we are in a massive heat wave right now.
There is a heat wave here in Missouri, and like I don't know if you guys have like heard about it, but it's giving the Victorious episode in the van.
It actually is. It's 100 degrees today, and one thing about that is it just pisses me off.
It's literally just agitating. Like,
Yeah.
how do people live in like Las Vegas? Like that shit is hot all
I don't know,
the
because
time.
Las
in, like,
Vegas in
Arizona.
summer. Remember, we went to Las Vegas, I think, once when we were like younger with our family. It was like 102, like on the regular.
Yes, like
on the
on
regular.
a regular ass day. No heat wave. That's just how it
And
is. So what is it right now?
It's humidity. It's no breeze. No breeze.
It's literally just thick, hot air.
Because
like,
I saw this thing, because you know how I'm always like, well, the wind is what gets you. Like,
Yeah.
it'll be like okay out, but it's cold, and I'm like, well, it's because the wind.
Mhm.
I saw this meme, and it was like how white people feel after they're like, oh yeah, it's the wind, and I was like, damn, that's me.
holy shit.
That's actually me, because
They
I'm
called
always
you
like,
out.
it's the wind. But today we went to go get like coffee, chai and matcha, and
to get our fix.
I couldn't even breathe.
No,
like the air was so hot in my mouth that I was like.
And then it's like you get in the car and the car won't get cooled down.
No.
Like you get from destination A to destination B and your car is still 99 degrees. Now
No,
what?
because we got out of the car and we've been not us, but like people in our community have been having power outages. There had to be like evacuations. Like
Yes.
it's bad.
The road literally cracked open. Did you see that video?
Are you serious or
yes.
kidding?
No, I swear. In Missouri.
It cracked open?
Yes. No, I swear. You didn't see?
No, from the heat?
I can show you. Yeah. Like it was like the ground was like the road was like this, like the literal like ground like
from the
cement.
heat.
Yes, and the car like went like flying over it. Like it was like a bump.
Oh my god, that's how I
Yes.
feel in Fortnite when I'm on the bridge. The bridge right by what used to be Seaport City and now is Utopia City. The bridge with the reboot van, and you
Knowing
because on the reboot van, on the bridge, the reboot van, there's ramps on both sides. So whenever I drive a car, I go woo, and I hop over the reboot van.
The Fortnite obsession, it's gotten worse because now
Bro, the Fortnite obsession, and we'll get back to the heat wave. The Fortnite
We will.
obsession. If anyone is a Fortnite, if anyone is a
Fortnite
Forter, all the Forters out there,
mm-hmm.
they released this new game. No one cares.
The new
Okay,
game
no one
mode.
cares, but they released a new game mode. It's Blitz Royale, and it's basically a game, and it only lasts 5 minutes.
It is so fun.
It's like actually addicting.
It's you know what? It actually is worse because I was thinking about it the other day because Gab played like 40 games in a row, and then I played
that's
like,
an exaggeration. That is crazy
she played like
exaggeration.
15 games in a row.
That's
That's
yeah.
like that's true. And then I came and I played like. We played like 5 or 6
Yeah.
in a row. We won like literally every single one, but that's not the point. That's just a subtle flex. The point is an actual Fortnite regular battle royale game is like 100 people, and it takes at least like 30 minutes.
20 minutes usually. Yeah.
This game is literally like
Actually
instant
5 minutes.
gratification of Fortnite.
I know.
And I'm like actually
I know.
scared.
I know. Because people
Like-
were saying, they were like, low-key, this is like ruining our attention span, because
Yeah.
people were like, going back to playing a regular game is like, this shit feels like it's taking
Like,
2
it's
whole
too
days to
long.
complete.
Yeah.
And I'm like, girl, I have not even touched Battle Royale regular. Like, I haven't even thought about that thing, because Blitz?
Because it's
And
like
you
if
know
I can
it's
have
going
something
away.
now, why
You
wouldn't
know
I
it's
just do
going
it now?
away. It's going away. It's going away. It's only here for 4 weeks.
Why though?
So it's going away July 15th, 17th.
They're blue balling us with the
Because
Blitz-
I
Blitz
don't
blue
know.
ball.
And every week there's like a different theme. So like it's Avatar again. Like they're bringing back old things.
I see. That's cool, but like, I mean, I guess it's good to get rid of it because it's not good.
No, don't get rid of it.
But it's fun.
It brought the spark back, and I've been playing so much.
Yeah, it brought the spark back because it's instant gratification, and we have no attention span. Like,
I'm on level 150, so now what?
let me tell you, I cannot sit through like a 10-minute TikTok without hitting 2x speed. We were watching Love Island the other day. Don't even get me started. Boring as fuck. Like, these episodes have been boring, and these two people, I don't even know who were having a conversation, and I was like, I genuinely wish I could put the TV in 2x speed right now because I'm just bored. And a lot of Love Island, when it's not super juicy and drama filled, is just them kind of chilling around the villa.
I know.
Other than challenges.
And then it's just boring.
Yeah, and then they're
but
just
we'll
like,
get to Love Island later.
We'll get to it.
I have more to say, but we'll save that for the people who don't give a fuck about Love Island.
Right.
But Fortnite, I'm on level 150.
What?
Like, I'm not lying. Maybe it's 147,
That's
but it's like
crazy.
close to 150.
I don't even know.
I have like 70 crown wins now. That's embarrassing for me, honestly.
It's an addiction. I'm like,
and
getting
it
a
is
little
the
worried.
Unemployed. Like, what if I just want to enjoy my last couple weeks of being unemployed? I'm gonna
honestly,
play Fortnite.
yeah. You know, you deserve to like reward yourself and
Thank you.
go out.
Thank you.
Go out banging. Oh my god, I meant to tell you, this is not like a big like topic that I have, but did you see that there's a Moonbeam ice cream cum cookie?
Girl,
There's a
that's what comes out of me.
Cookie.
Yes, when
you.
women reach their big they sing, oh my god, Moonbeam ice cream,
and then the cookie comes out.
Yeah,
No,
the
but
cookie
actually,
explodes,
there's a Moonbeam ice
and
cream.
the icing comes out.
Crumbl cookie.
I
Is
saw.
what I meant to say.
I saw.
What the fuck? I didn't even care to look at the flavors.
The flavor is Moonbeam ice cream.
But what does that mean? What is Moonbeam? You see what I'm saying?
Astronauts, love, light, whimsy, maybe. I don't really know.
What? Wait, I don't know what words
That's
just came out of your mouth.
whimsy, light,
You
love.
said astronaut?
Yeah, astronaut.
Why?
Moonbeam.
Oh, moon.
Yeah.
Moonbeam?
Yeah, take the context clues. You got it. You got it.
You got it, girl. No, but that was
You
just,
got it. Go ahead.
No, but actually, do you ever feel like something, you're like surrounded by like a bunch of bots? Like sometimes people really just seem like they're strategically placed around me and they're not real.
Yeah.
Like it's like I'm talking to someone.
Sometimes I get scared you're not real.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm giving you the vibe that I'm not
saying
a bot.
First off, it doesn't have to do with the vibe for you. I just get scared because sometimes I start thinking of like, you know, when you get deep into a conspiracy theory and you really start believing it for like
Me
an
watching
hour.
Shane Dawson.
Yeah,
when
like
I was,
before
like,
bed.
Yeah,
Shane Dawson, not now.
when I was like 12.
Back in the day before.
Right. I was like, let me finish. When I was 12
Yeah.
or however young I was.
That was a crazy disappointment because I used to love his conspiracy theory
Oh my
videos.
God, like-
Because I didn't watch anything I strictly only watched his conspiracy theories and his stupid fucking documentaries that were like the dumbest. Like they were just claiming anything. They got the fake therapist. They're like, Jake Paul is a sociopath and he's going to
and
everyone
we have
here
evidence,
and we have to put him away. I'm like, I mean, like, I was like, yeah.
I mean, like, honestly, I'm really
Yeah,
entertained.
like,
Yeah,
actually, you're right. And I'm going to believe
You're
everything you
fucking
say because
right.
I'm 12. And
Yeah, no, literally,
I
like,
just believe
I don't
you,
know
like-
shit. Like,
I
don't know anything.
But what were you saying?
You were saying how sometimes you think I'm fake, but
Oh, but I'm not saying that like legitimately, but I'm saying, you know, before bed, if you see a TikTok and it's like a conspiracy theory-esque video, like fear-mongering a little bit, for like 30 minutes to an hour, I start like spiraling just like a little bit sometimes. And there have
just like a little bit
sometimes, like here and there, like don't freak out, like it's not that big of a deal, guys, like it's fine. But there has been a point where I got really scared of the whole like simulation theory, and I started thinking the way I think about it is like Divergent, which
I fucking love that movie.
I know.
Sorry, sad I love a dystopian film.
I can't do it.
And did you notice that in the two clips where she jumped, they use the same screen?
I know. Like,
I know.
that's another thing. Bad editing. Love Island is actually the worst editors, and I have so much to say. More on that later again. But like, come on,
Yeah,
guys.
we'll get into that.
We could do better.
Yeah.
Like, please, can we do a little bit better? But the way I think of like the simulation theory, which I don't actually believe, but like when I've seen it in the past for the first time, I got scared because I started thinking of Divergent. And if no one's seen Divergent, that scene where she's hooked up to like this monitor thing,
God,
like kind of like in the hospital, how they like hook you up.
Yeah.
and they play all these fake scenarios in your head, but it feels really
They're
real.
They're doing like the test on
yes,
her. Like,
it's
can
like
she
the test.
Like get through all these like
so they basically
scenarios.
test her to see where she falls, like what category group she falls in, like out of the four groups. It was four, right?
Yeah.
Like out of the four groups. So the way I always think of the simulation theory is that I'm plugged in and this is all in my head, like Divergent.
And like that's
so,
where
like,
it led us to. Like Divergent led us to a podcast.
Exactly. So technically everyone would be an NPC. You know what I mean?
Yes, like no
and
one
I'm the only
other
one.
than you.
That's what
real.
I'm saying. So that's what I mean when I say sometimes I get scared that you.
So you're a narcissist because everything is about you.
No, you could be
You're
in the chair
center.
next to me. But you could be in the chair next to me. I'm saying I get frightened. I'm scared sometimes.
Well, that's why I'm saying like I just think it's some like people who are like randomly scattered. Like it could be some of your friends. It could be random people that you talk to.
But
like,
do you
one
for
time.
real think that? Or people
No,
just give the vibe?
But people just give me the vibe sometimes when like, you know, when you're talking to someone for the first time and they're just like they're just like.
People probably think that about me, honestly.
People probably think that about me too when they're trying to talk to me.
No, people definitely think that about me because I'm not a good conversationalist when I'm meeting
That's what
someone.
I'm saying. I don't know if it's just because of that, and I'm not trying to
really
knock anyone
not
for their
people,
conversation skills.
No,
but
people definitely. I 100%. I literally was at the bar like 2 weeks ago.
It's always the bar,
and I was wearing this hat. I heart titties and beer.
Yes.
Right? Only one part of that is true.
Oh my God, yes. I heard about this.
Yes.
Story.
And I always see like the same group of friends when I'm out at certain bars. So one of them comes up to me and they're like, "Oh, I like your hat." And they're also wearing the same hat. They're trying to bond with me.
Yes.
What did I say? Oh, yeah.
During Pride Month, by the way.
I was like, yeah. Then the friend who I've seen like a handful of times, like we follow each other on Instagram. It's like you kind of know them, but you don't really know them.
Yeah.
She was like, "I know you." And I was like, yeah, that's like it.
What? Yeah, if I was her, I'd be like,
that's what I'm saying. But I just don't, I get nervous. Like, why am I nervous talking to someone? Like, wake up. She's probably like, what the fuck is wrong with her? Like, actually.
Like,
yeah,
you don't fuck with me or what?
She probably thinks I'm fake too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes people just give the vibe, but.
Yeah, I definitely am that person.
You
like
give the
100%. Like, what happened to charisma?
Right. No, I don't know.
Gone for me in that moment, I'll tell you that.
Exist.
And then the friend I was with too, she was like, "Why didn't you like talk to them?"
Well, then the friend you were
"Oh."
with ended up telling me because I met up with them like later that night, and she was like, "Gab had the strangest interaction earlier," and I was like, "What are you talking about?" And she was like, "She was acting like weird."
Oh my God. Because like, what am I like? I'm just not really good on the spot. Like, I get nervous. Like, I need to become a better conversationalist. No, literally.
Like you just smile and giggle and
like I
smile
actually
and laugh.
actively in the moment have to think like you should say this.
Well, that's probably what is making you like kind of like not able to do it because you're too stuck on what should I say. Like just let it flow naturally.
I know, and it's like hard for me to like make a connection with like someone that like I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's
like
hard
that's
too. 'Cause
not
what are
easy
we
for
supposed
me.
to talk about sometimes? Unless you're like in a setting where like you're both doing something similar.
I know, but we were both at the bar. We had a matching hat. Like we could have had a moment.
You could
I missed the mark on that like by an extreme amount, and it's like, girl, maybe I have to take a class or something. Like it's getting to a point because I'll be the first bitch to be like, I want new friends. Oh, you can't talk. You can't talk. Who are you making friends with? The wall?
Do it solo. Do a chair. Do you know that video of Nia's?
What?
Chair do a solo.
Chair do a
You
solo?
don't know that video from Dance Moms? Holly, Nia's mom from Dance Moms, was saying she was
Love
mad.
her.
Baddie,
Love her.
like OG queen. She was getting mad because Abby told Nia do a solo, but she didn't tell Nia to do a solo until like no one else could do the solo. Like,
So
and
she was like
then-
last choice?
yes, and then like Kendall's mom, something like that. Kendall's mom was like, "Oh, like why are you complaining? Like she has a solo." And Nia's mom Holly was like, "Who else is gonna do a solo? The chair, do a solo."
Holly, why can't you just admit Abby just gave your kid a solo?
There's no one else here. Who's gonna get the empty chair? Empty chair. Do a solo.
And it's like one of the funniest
such a
videos on the
queen.
internet
She's
because
such a
she's
queen.
so like aggravated and she's like yelling at the thing.
Do a solo.
Do a solo.
Do a solo.
And she's
Like,
so
you do it
right.
then.
That
Kendall's
show
mom should have
was-
done the solo. How about
Yeah,
that?
you
Then
do
what?
the solo.
You do the
How
solo.
about that? Get on stage. When those girls used to forget their solos.
Ooh.
You better hope you're Maddie Ziegler or else you're done.
No, but I get the anxiety because we used to do cheer. Girl, I forgot the dance at one competition.
I remember.
Don't you remember?
Yeah.
It was to getting jiggy with it.
Yes.
Na 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 getting jiggy with it. And I had to go.
We had to do a little jig.
We were supposed to be up, and there was a part where we were like on the floor.
And
I was on the floor when everyone was up, and I remember little me. I think I was in literally like 6th, 7th
we
grade.
Were really young.
Like
so
I think
you were
7th
like,
grade. So I was like literally 12.
No, it was
11.
It was younger than that because I think it was before I had even broken my arm.
So I was in 6th grade.
So 6th probably.
So I was in 6th grade, which means I was 10 because I was always the youngest in my class because I was a grade above because me and Vic are 11 months apart. So here's a little backstory from us and our upbringing.
We're actually Irish twins.
We are Irish twins.
Ireland babe.
So when we went to like our first ever school, the principal sat my parents down and she was like, do you want them to be in the same class? Like they're not really twins. It could cause competition, yada, yada. So then my parents just made me skip pre-K. I just went into kindergarten. So I've always been the youngest person in my class.
Yeah.
Like everyone in my class is 2001, but I'm 2002 and January. So it's like I'm right after everyone. But a lot of Vic's friends in college are older than me.
Yes.
Like when we were in college, they're all older than me.
They were literally a year below like my grade, but older than her.
Yeah.
And it was like,
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So in 6th grade, I was only, because I was 13 as a freshman in high school. So it's probably like, 13, 12, 11, 10 or 11 in 6th grade.
13 as a freshman in high school?
Yeah.
I think I was too, actually.
I was 13 turning 14. Like I turned 14. I was 13 in September, 14 in January.
Yeah.
So I was like half for the school year. So it was like 10, 11, something like that. Poor little old me. I forget the damn part of the dance. I'm looking around like this.
Guys, why aren't you jiggying?
I'm literally going like this. I remember still, that was a traumatic event because I still remember the pit in my stomach.
Yeah.
I got off the mat and immediately started sobbing. Like, immediately.
I remember too, our coaches were like, we couldn't even tell. We couldn't even tell. They were actually being so nice.
They were like, why are you crying? I was like, I messed up the dance.
Oh.
Like, you're stupid, bitch. Remember the dance then.
But also, like, we were literally like 10 and cheer was like the biggest thing we had ever
It was
done
literally,
in our lives.
you would think that
life or death.
If you don't hit the routine, you're saying bye to your family.
You're getting sniped outside the building
like,
if you fuck up the dance.
Yeah, you're actually saying bye to your family tonight.
Yeah, you're
tonight.
done.
Everything
you're
rides on this moment. So it makes sense that like I was so nervous, but like I feel so bad for myself. Yeah, I shouldn't call myself a stupid bitch for that.
Yeah, no, you
I
were
didn't
just
mean
young.
that.
You messed
No,
up.
I didn't
you
mean
were
that.
so cute and you had a little braid in your hair.
I know.
I know, it's
but
cute.
That's what I'm saying. Like forgetting something like that is like, oh.
I know, and they were also on national
and
television.
they're so young too.
Yeah.
When they were on the show.
Mackenzie was like 6.
Mackenzie was like out of the womb.
Mackenzie was straight out of the womb, like actually.
Out of the womb doing an aerial. Like,
yeah.
Girl. What
they
are we
straight
doing?
out of the womb, do an aerial and go do a music video because they were working.
They were working.
They were making music. They were dancing. I used to bump Nia's fucking song. I used to dance to
God.
that shit outside.
What was
on
it
the
again?
lawn.
Oh my God. That was the most underrated Dance Mom song. Dance Mom's cast song.
1000%. What the fuck?
What was it?
What is the name of the song? Let me look. I can find
Google
it. Kendall also like made music, but I fucked with Nia's song like
Nia
so
is
heavily.
I love.
I
love her. I love Nia
on a new level. Oh my God, you are a star in your own life. Every life is something like that.
That was the good.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Like that was a fucking
that literally
crazy
put
song.
Boomerang in the gutter. Like,
Boomerang literally did not fucking exist.
Who cares about Boomerang when? What's the name of that song?
Star in Your Own Life.
Star in Your Own Life
Star in
exists.
Your Own Life.
I remember now.
I literally used to fucking dance to that shit on the lawn like I was one of the Dance Moms girls.
Yeah.
I wanted to be one of them so bad.
Yeah.
Like, girl,
Oh
you
my
literally
God, and I
cannot.
love Holly is just that bitch. And she'll
Oh
always
my
be that
God.
bitch.
Always.
She'll always be that
She was
bitch.
the OG queen, like actually a baddie.
What were we talking about before this?
We talked about Love Island. We talked about being fake and like the simulation.
Oh, my conversation skills, my conversational
yes.
skills. That is really something I want to get better at because I want to make like new friends, especially like with other gay people. Because I'm not that friends. I don't have a lot of gay friends.
Well, like you said in another episode, she said all the gay people are in her phone. We need to change that.
That's what I'm saying.
That was kind of long ago.
Yeah, but like, God damn, it's really a skill to just be able to talk to someone.
It actually is.
Like it
it's
really
hard.
is.
Because also even if you're good at talking to someone, the other person might not be.
Exactly.
And if they're good at talking to people, you might not be. So like you have this disconnect.
Exactly. Maybe it's because I'm a Capricorn.
But sometimes when you meet the right person, you guys just click.
That's true.
Like it doesn't matter what you're talking about.
That's true.
But
again, but then when I get some alcohol on me, you better pray I'm not coming to talk to you. You better honestly hope I don't come talk to you. Seriously, because
stay out of her fucking vicinity. By the way, at the gay bar. Or
no,
else
like
you're
actually,
Bigfoot.
no, the gay bar. So I don't bombard people there.
No, you don't.
My prey, the people I go for to lie to are men.
Right. So it's not
all the time. Always straight men, and it's just out and about. Like, but I have realized actually a pattern with the people that I choose to like go talk to and lie to when I've had a few drinks, and it's because I always, not always, but the nights that it happens, I have a small interaction with them in the beginning of the night before I start drinking.
And then you circle back.
And then I find them. I'm serious.
Really?
Yes. Because Jesus, I had a small interaction with him in the beginning of the night.
Really?
He found me because he came and
it
sat
was the prophecy
outside.
being fulfilled.
Yeah. He came and sat outside. And then I had another instance the other night with a waiter because it was like a grad party, and I talked to him in the beginning because I was like, oh, can you explain like dishes on the menu? Because I didn't know what any of them were, and it was like I didn't have a physical menu. He was just reading the menu. So I was like, just give me your favorite. So I had like a little interaction with him there.
Then you get a few drinks in.
And then I found him later. So no one talked to me,
so
honestly.
So if you're drunk, you're a good conversationalist then.
Oh, I'm an amazing conversation. Yeah, 100%. I'm having fun. I'm out of my shell.
That's the thing. You're not
out of my
thinking
shell.
as much.
Exactly.
You're
I don't
loose.
think
You're
about it. I'm just having fun.
Exactly. That's why it's natural.
Yes. And I've had so many
Yeah.
instances where like I'm tipsy and I'm making friends and like we're giving each other Instagrams and stuff, and then I'm never speaking to you again.
Yeah.
Like when I wake up, I'm like, why?
The amount of random people on Instagram, and then you're on your feed and you see them and you're like,
who is this?
Who are you?
Yeah. Like I met one person somewhere and I invited them like out. I was like, yeah, give me your
You have to come.
You have to come. Have you ever been?
have to come
Have
with
you
us.
ever been? Like you have
oh
to
my god, no,
come.
you have to come. Like, here, take my Instagram. You have to
Meanwhile,
come.
girl, I don't know who did.
You're
I
not
could be in
coming.
danger. I could be putting myself in danger.
You are
like,
not coming.
You're not coming. I'm sorry. I have to unfollow you on Instagram.
No, yeah,
'Cause
I
I'm
need to
scared.
remove you because
Like,
I'm
I
actually
don't know who
afraid.
you are.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
sorry.
But that's what I'm saying. I wish I could like have a mix of both, because it's like I don't want to be talking to anyone and everyone, but that would be the perfect opportunity for me to make a friend with like that instance that just happened with the people coming up to me, because it's like we've met before, we bonded over like last year we were going to like the same music festival. We were all going to Lollapalooza in Chicago.
Yeah.
So that's why we added each other on Instagram, because we were like, oh, maybe I'll see you there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I saw her at like a bar like some other time, so we know of each other. That's why she said hi.
Interaction.
That could have been the perfect opportunity to make a new friend.
Yes,
and I fumbled it. I fumbled it so badly that it's actually like humiliating. Like I've been thinking about it.
Don't shame yourself.
And it's been keeping me up, because I'm like, how can I get better at this? Like seriously,
it's been keeping me up at night that I can't fucking converse with people.
No, like actually, because you're so good at it too. And then I
I was waiting for you to say that.
Kids. You're just more like extroverted than I am.
I was just gonna say that though, is like I feel like that is probably
You're
the
way
only
more
reason
extroverted
why.
than I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But honestly, even when we go out together or if we're somewhere and I spark conversation with someone, you come in on it.
Yeah.
Like it gives you a good opportunity to come in and then you start talking.
Yeah.
So I feel like for you, it's just the initiation of it. Like,
because I literally like have to tell myself in my head, like, if anyone ever meets me out in public and you're like, oh, she's good at conversation, it's because in my head I'm saying you better like pay attention.
Go, yeah.
Like it's wake up. Like it's time to wake up.
how can you even like
I have
do
to
that? Though?
talk
Like, you have
myself
to
through it.
practice like before. Like, should you like do this as like a daily
I
practice?
feel like it has
thing,
to
or-
be
or,
like,
is it exposure therapy?
that's what the words I was looking for.
Yeah, I
It's
think
kind of
so,
like your
too.
rejection thing that you were doing. You want to
Guys,
talk about that?
I had a crazy like period of time where me and my friend, like one of my best friends, we were like, you know what, fuck it, let's do rejection therapy. But we kept it very like baseline. It wasn't anything too extreme. But basically, there was like a week time or like a few weeks time where I was constantly just asking for free shit, seeking like rejection, and like I never got it. Every time I would like ask like, oh, can I have this for free? Like one time I went to a pizzeria and I asked for a free drink and he was like, yeah, go take it. And I was like, really? And then I went to go get donuts one time. Bro gave us the entire wall of donuts because we were like, can we have a free one? Gave the entire bag of donuts. Like, it actually was I was had like a crazy adrenaline rush. Like, and then I don't know why I stopped.
At least you know you have pretty privilege.
I'm like, yeah, rejection therapy. But I'm like,
that's
can
how
I
you
have a
know
free
because
donut?
the rejection therapy isn't even
I'm so dumb
rejectioning.
and stupid. Can I have a donut, please? Like,
Oh, look at my boobs. Can I have a donut? Please, look at my boobs. Give me a free donut. That was you, literally at Dunkin' Donuts.
no, but actually, guys, I actually want to do that again.
But that is a good thing because it's like, first off, it shows that you can receive no's and like it's fine.
and it's fine.
Like, it doesn't have an impact.
Happen. Yeah.
But also, it's like, if you ask for something, there's a really big possibility you'll get it.
There was a time where I was told no. Me and my friend, another friend, were doing it. We asked for a free hot chocolate. Mm-hmm. And the guy said no. He was like, I can't. I'm sorry. And we were like, yeah, it's fine. And then I moved on with my day. Like, it was totally fine. But majority of the time, I feel like people are more uncomfortable telling you no, even if they don't know you, that they'll just be like, okay.
Yeah.
And it's usually small stuff, so, like, they're not gonna, it's no, like, consolation to them to give you something for free, like a donut or, like, whatever. Like, you're not asking for, like, a free, I don't know, car. I don't know, you might as well go for it, but
You're
it's
not
like,
asking for a blood transfusion.
right. Like, they're gonna give it to you, so just ask. You never know.
I think for me to get better at I liked your socks.
Thank you.
Want to show them? They're cute.
Thank you.
I think what I have to do is like small steps where it's like complimenting the barista,
right,
like things like that, or it's
but
like
then you
saying
do
hi
shit
to
like
someone.
that, and they're like,
I know,
and I'm like, bitch. Fuck you, because I actually was trying to be nice, and now I fucking hate your hair. I fucking hate your shirt. I fucking hate your name
you
badge.
know what? It was
I fucking hate your name.
It was a fake compliment
It was
anyway.
fake.
Then.
You're ugly now.
Never
what?
mind. Never mind then.
Like, you're like, oh my
Forget
god, you're so
it.
pretty, and they're like, I'm like, you're fugly as fuck. Sorry, I misspoke.
Damn. Misspoke.
Like,
That was
fuck
like the old
you.
Shane Dawson.
Oh my god, every single day she used to practice that. Wait, Vic, like, wait, that wasn't good. Wait, I'll do it again. Like,
That literally was me.
clockwork.
That literally was me.
Clockwork.
I was present for every YouTube era, and it actually, it's like,
it's kind of inspiring. I'm gonna be so honest.
really.
And this, like, that
One thing about me,
to,
I
like,
was tuned
this-
in.
Yes.
Yeah, I was
Inspiring.
tuned
Like,
in.
When we were,
And just another disclaimer, Shane Dawson, do not support him whatsoever.
no, this is like,
I'm saying this is when I was like
decade
a-
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
I mean, not a decade, but
yeah,
whenever he was
like-
doing conspiracies.
Yes.
The
years
early
ago.
ones. Because I think, I heard he's still doing them now.
I think he is.
And I like went to check. And
Well,
I was
people
like, damn,
still,
he
like,
still
watch
is.
and
And he's still
subscribe.
getting millions and millions of
Yeah.
views on it. I'm like, same thing with James Charles. Like, why are people
Don't even
still
get me
watching these
started on that.
freakish, awful people? Like, you guys are both weird as fuck.
And that's what I don't understand. I'm like, is
Weird,
there, like,
weird.
the new generation of, like, younger
That
people
don't
who
know.
don't know. They,
That's
like,
what I'm thinking.
I'm like, I guess maybe it's that, because if you're, like, in our age
Demographic.
like, you know.
Yeah.
So it must be younger people now.
Yeah, I feel like it has to be.
Because it's also, like, our age watching that. Like, if they're still making it, now there's a new generation of people that age that are going to watch it.
Because it's like, how.
No, I.
Like, what? Like, for you guys are just like.
And then there's, like, a few,
That-
like,
James
apologists
Charles is a
thrown in there,
cockroach.
and I'm like.
Because you can't get rid of him.
No.
He's a cockroach.
I
Both of them
know.
are cockroaches for the sole fact that they're so hard to get rid of.
Yeah, like, you can't. You literally can't. Like, look how many times. How are we? How am I still seeing your face?
Yeah,
I don't want to
like,
see your face.
It's so weird. And there was a time period where James was popping up for me because he was like trying to get his new car or something, and I was like, why is this popping up? Number one. Number two, why does it have millions of likes? Like, what? It has to
And
be
you know what
younger.
the issue
It has to be
is?
younger demographic or people who just don't care.
Yeah, it's that too. I was gonna say there's like a few like apologists thrown in there.
Yeah.
So it's like that too. Like some people are just not gonna care. Mm-hmm. So I remember like recently I was like looking up James Charles to like see something. It might have been like whatever what's the word? When you're like in something? Scandal.
Oh.
What's that big
I'm
word?
talking about in it. I'm talking about in it.
Where
Wait, the
did-
camera's gonna die.
So
What were you
basically,
saying? I'm talking about in it.
if you search someone up on TikTok and like go on their account to like see something, it could be like about a scandal or you're just curious to see something.
Is my tongue white?
No.
I got scared because my tongue was all up in their faces, so I got scared. No, I got scared though.
The light though is bright, so it makes it look.
I got scared because I've been drinking that chai with espresso.
Well, that's what happens with my matcha.
Let me not.
There's a green Shrek film on my tongue.
Yeah, let me not humiliate myself with that white film on my tongue, guys. I apologize if there was something. It's because I'm drinking this drink and I got large. Okay, so there's a lot of film going on.
Gluttonous today.
So I genuinely apologize because I don't think anyone should ever witness a white tongue.
Me and I think the last episode or whatever episode I was wearing another long sleeve and I had the literal river of Nile.
But I think we should support sweat stains. I think we need to support that because it's just sweat.
It is. It is.
But also,
and we all have
someone made fun of me once for brushing my tongue. You just go to prison. Like you're a danger to society if you're not gonna brush that thing. Like seriously, just don't talk to me. Don't come up.
Goodbye.
You're bi. You're a danger because you're bi. Every
I meant to say goodbye.
Every episode, she proves her subconscious hateful thoughts. So keep going with that and keep going.
Well, I actually
You'll see
just
what
did
happens.
it because it was the last one of Pride.
Oh, but I was gonna say that maybe it's so hot out because it's really God's way of showing that he hates gay people, like for real.
Oh wow!
I just regurgitated that from TikTok. So
I was actually gonna say quite the opposite, that all the gay people are out and it's hot as fuck because they're all hot as fuck. So now it's hot.
I like that theory better.
Me too. I don't know about your.
Well,
whole,
that
like,
wasn't an
Dante's
original
Inferno.
thought. I'm part of the community. That wasn't an original thought.
Wait, what were we saying? Oh, so if you like just interact with, and by interact I mean search.
Also,
up their
the girl who
name.
posted it was joking. I don't want people to like think she was for real.
No, like that was I didn't see
go
it,
ahead.
but yeah. So even if you just like search someone up, I guess, and go on their account and like watch a few videos, look in their comments, TikTok will think that you want to interact with them more.
Yep.
Why was I getting emails? James Charles just posted a new TikTok.
Email?
Someone you recently interacted with. Like, TikTok was fucking emailing me. Don't email me.
No.
First of all, don't fucking email me because I have enough fucking emails
That's
that
when
I
you have
don't
to just
check.
block.
I don't check my emails. I don't.
That's when you have to
And
block.
I know. Like, literally. Not interested is not enough. That button does not do shit.
No.
I need you away.
That's so true though, because you look up
doesn't.
one thing
one.
and it's bombarded. The whole For You page is just that same thing.
I'm like, what
over
happened
and
to the
over and over
algorithm?
again.
Yes, like my whole
It shifts so quickly.
like
and
Love
easily.
Island. Like I'm watching it. I want to see some videos on it, but every single video and everyone is saying the same thing, which is fine. Everyone can post whatever they want, but like I don't want to see it over and over and over and over because we're also talking about it. Like,
I know. It's like they have such a good algorithm, but it's also just like too good to where it just focuses on
one
what you're
thing.
like searching.
Yeah, like the current fixation.
Exactly.
I'm like, goddamn.
And I'm like, I want to see other
something
things
new.
too. Like, damn. And also, if I'm looking up one person about their scandals, because yes, I am nosy, I am gonna look.
Right.
And that doesn't mean I want their actual
don't want
TikToks
to
on my
interact with
page.
them.
That's when you just gotta block.
Right. I do not want to engage with this person. Stop emailing me and do not put that shit on my For You page. The anger is so real. Like,
Oh, you know what I was thinking about earlier? Because I saw some TikToks about this. Shockingly, because it actually showed me something new on my For You page instead of Love Island.
lucky you, not me.
People are talking about how if someone talks shit to you about everyone, then when they're not with you, they're talking shit about you.
100%.
People who do that, I'm scared of you.
You actually need help.
I'm scared.
Because you really have nothing else occupying your brain.
I'm scared of you, like for real, because that
Yes.
is so true. Friend to all is a friend to none, and that's
Yes.
true shit.
What? Why? What? You don't have any hobbies? You don't have anything?
Well,
you
it is people who have no hobbies.
Their hobby is literally talking about their.
Their
people.
hobby is that's
Being
literally
evil.
the hobby.
The hobby is being a hater.
That's actually evil energy.
is evil. It's-
entity.
Yeah, you are an evil,
entity.
Entity.
A titty.
You are an evil entity.
Yeah, like actually.
Entity. But genuinely, because then when you sit and you think about it, because when you were in middle school, there was always that one bitch that was like, Nancy is this and Lucy is that and la la la. And then you would go hang out with like a new group of people and they'd be like, Brianna was saying this stuff about you. And you're like, holy fuck.
Yeah, like
You can't trust that bitch.
like damn. Because there's a difference between like stating your opinion versus just talking shit.
Yeah, like some people really just
I know.
are fucking haters.
Like it's actually like, why are you like?
what, like there's something that is causing you to be this way and
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
It's
but
very
you gotta,
interesting.
it's something in here.
But that's why when
and
someone
it's
comes to me and they're
malicious.
like doing all that, I'm like, Oh, you're on my list now.
Yes.
I'm keeping a guard on you.
Hyper-aware,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna be hyper aware around you.
100%.
Not telling you squat. Shit.
Squat.
You're not gonna know nada. Don't come near me.
Nada.
Actually, maybe just stay.
Maybe just go
Just,
away.
You know, yeah. Just no.
Well, that's why I was thinking another thing, because I see it a lot on TikTok, because people just are fucking haters on TikTok.
Some people really are.
I know, because that's one thing. Again, like, some people have opinions. You have your hot takes. That's fine to an extent. People are just bullies.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely. And people just write it off because it's like funny and la la la, but like, you're genuinely mean. And if this was not social media, where it's like the most toxic, mean place ever, if it was a real world, like, bitch, this is not funny. You're fucking mean.
Yeah.
You're a bully. Like, that's a lot of stuff I've seen also with, like, people, even with the people in Love Island.
Yeah.
Like, you can have your opinions, but like, why are you taking it to social media to now have a million other people like interact with it, agree with you, push it out, and then when these people come out of the villa and they see that the world hates them and they think they're ugly and disgusting and this and that, like,
because that's another thing. It's like the physical, like, you can of course say something about an action that you disagree with,
right? Or like someone's behavior
in a respectable way.
Yeah.
But like when you just start coming at their
looks.
looks and stuff, and people were saying that some people, they were sending them threats. Yes, Ace.
From Love Island.
Yes, I'm like, okay, he's not.
You can have.
He's
you can
annoying, but
dislike
damn,
people,
that's
like,
another. That's another level.
Like, yeah, you can have people that you don't like on the show. You don't like the way they act or what they say. Blah blah blah. They annoy you. Yeah, you want them out of the villa.
Girl, they all annoy me too. Trust.
Yeah, we're all annoyed. You want them out of the villa, but like that.
Yeah, and even Megan the Stallion was on a couple episodes ago, and she was like, people forget that like these people are real people.
Yeah,
like they're not just characters, because it's
through a
harder to
screen
realize that for people because it's TV.
Yeah,
so that makes it even more so.
Yeah.
But also just like everyone, like real people. That actually reminds me, so crazy, this topic of the Black Mirror episode that I watched.
Which one?
I don't know if I've talked about it on this podcast, but I haven't watched Black Mirror in a while. But when I was deep in it, I was watching like...
She was having a phase.
Yeah, I had a huge Black Mirror phase, and it was so worth it. That was such a good show.
Yeah, it is good.
But there was this episode, and I forget the name of it, but I'll put it up here if anyone wants to watch it after I explain. They had these bees, right? But they were like mechanical bees, like they were controlled. And basically it was like to help the pollen and like whatever, because they were like, I guess they didn't have enough bees, so they made the mechanical bees, whatever. And then one day a bee, someone got, I can't say that, but someone got unalived. And they found a bee in their ear. Okay. So like the bee came through their ear into their brain, and it just like gave them so much physical pain that they themselves.
Okay.
So then they were like investigating it, right? And they were like, I don't know, why did we find a bee? And then it happened to like someone else, and then it happened to someone else. And it turns out the bees were being operated by someone else. Like,
it's like a fucking parasite.
Yes, like the government was operating the bees, but someone got control over it. So they were like taking
they like
control.
hijacked the bee system.
Yes, so they were hijacking the bee system. So the way that this guy was choosing who got attacked by the bees is they were people who were recently in scandals, like on social media. So they were like celebrities, influencers. Like one guy was a singer, and some kid was like obsessed with him, and he made fun of the kid.
Okay.
And then all these people started a hashtag saying hashtag to blank.
The famous person.
Yes. And the guy, there would be a poll every day of like a couple people, and it's like, who do you want this to happen to the most? Like the actual, and the person who it was happening to, it would happen like 5 hours, 24 hours later. So they were like, who is doing this, you know? Like who? So basically, turns out, and this is a spoiler, if you're gonna watch it, don't watch. This is a spoiler. Yeah. Turns out the reason he was doing that, everyone who used the hashtag to say who they wanted to that day, he actually ended up sending like 300,000 bees to them. So it was like a consequence of them leaving like hate comments and stuff. And the people who did it before were just like examples, so he could gather like the evidence for who deserves it in his mind. Oh, so whenever someone leaves a hate comment, I always think to myself, I'm like, you never know what the consequence of that is gonna be.
A parasite.
How the person is gonna receive that.
It could literally
you don't want
be
that shit
one
to be
comment that can push someone over the edge.
You don't want that shit to be on your conscience. Like that is just keep it, because again, you can have any opinion you want. I have
Yeah.
a lot of negative opinions about people. A lot of them, I'm not posting them.
Right.
I'm telling my friend about them.
Right.
I'm telling you about them.
Right.
I'm never gonna
It's not
post
gonna
a
go back
video
to
about
them.
it. Exactly.
Yeah, because also, like, especially
and
with
this
these
is different
people-
from what we just said about James and Shane, because they, arguably, some people say they deserve to be in prison for some things. Mm-hmm. So that this is
I'm talking like more specifically right now about like people on like Love Island, because it's such like a hot topic right now.
No, I think it's definitely different when it's like something someone has done that's harmful.
Yeah,
that's like a separate conversation.
That's not what we're talking about.
Yeah.
This is like just regular people who are just like
they're just shamed.
They're like
of,
entertainment for you, and you're just like tearing them to fucking shreds because you can, and like you're putting it on social media for everyone to just like dogpile on them. Like, could you imagine like getting dropped from the, like, imagine you get dumped from the villa, you come out of the villa, and boom, the world fucking hates your guts. Mm-hmm. And like now people know you have this like reputation, and it couldn't, like, maybe it's not even based on like something you did, it's just because people don't like the way you look.
Yeah.
Like that, we have a serious issue with like physical appearance and beauty standards. We know all this already, but it's gotten to a point, like
it has gotten past a point, and
Yeah.
it's really like sad to witness.
it is.
It's sad to witness because people, they're already their worst critic. Like,
Yes,
everyone's
like-
already their worst critic. They don't need someone
Yep.
else coming at them for their physical appearance. Like, that's
Exactly.
literally the last thing that people need you to be coming at them for.
Yeah. And then it's like, actually saw this TikTok the other day, and it was like, everyone is always like, oh my God, like, we need more natural looking people on TV and on social media and like blah, 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 like
I
famous
saw this.
people. And then when you see a natural looking person, you're like, oh my God, they are so fucking ugly and hard to look at. Like,
yeah.
girl, what do you want? Like,
No, because that's with everything. People
then-
are like, I want this, and then they get it, and then they
and then
hate
they're
it.
like, ew. And then it's like the flip side. Like, you're gonna shit on this person, and then when you see someone who's like super beautiful or like has gotten cosmetic work done, now that's a problem too. Like, just let someone exist. Now what? Like, just leave them alone.
I also saw this other thing. It was someone on a podcast, but I forget. I just saw it as a clip on TikTok. And she was like, no one's going to say, like, at your funeral, she looked so good in a bikini.
Literally.
And I was like, that's so true.
It's
like,
so true.
Not something we should, like, society. I don't know. It's like, obviously everyone, like, not everyone, but, like, people care. I care about how I look. Like, I
Right.
can't just sit here and be like, no
Don't
one should be
care.
focusing on that. Like, it's not important, because it's
Yeah.
like, that's not
That's not
realistic.
even
Like,
true,
obviously
yeah.
people care about how they look. Hello. If I didn't care about how I look, I wouldn't do my hair for the podcast.
Yeah.
I would just show up with my bonnet on
Exactly.
and no makeup, no nothing.
Yeah.
So I can't even just say that. But I'm saying, like, other people coming onto other people for it.
Yeah. Like, you can care about how you're perceived. Like, we all probably, most people do. But, like, if someone doesn't care how they're perceived, or they don't, like, fit your standards, then, like, who cares? Like,
Yeah.
why are you attacking them?
I know. It's,
Annoying.
yeah, it is annoying. Especially
Like,
the Love
now I'm
Island
mad.
stuff. It's just crazy.
I know.
It's crazy. Do you have anything else before we get into Love Island?
Let me look.
Love Island. I'm annoyed. Every episode, I'm more and more annoyed.
It is rage bait at this point.
It's literally, this season of Love Island is
1000%.
rage bait.
It is. Like, you have people canceling their Peacock subscriptions. Like, it's gotten to a point.
Yeah. And they're like trying so hard. It's, first off, it's everything. It's really production that's pissing me off, and their bad editing is
my
actually irritating me to like a whole new level. Like, I get the
Yep.
reality TV editing of it all, but like, guys,
To a point
you
again.
put Huda in the makeup room making it look like she's making a nasty face at Jeremiah. Meanwhile, in the mirror, you see the reflection. She's not there. She's not in the room. She's not in the room. You
That's the
just
thing.
took that and boom. You took it and boom. Which I'm
And
not
I get
saying
it. You guys
I'm
have
not
to
saying,
edit it fast. I get it.
I'm not saying Huda's my favorite girl ever, but I'm
No.
saying you're purposely making people try to hate these damn people.
And that's the thing. It's like, this season, like, I've seen a bunch of other UK and US seasons. This season is so, like,
just
production based,
irritating.
like, production pushing, like, just these things. Like, why are we sending, every time they give Islanders a chance to vote people home, they make the wrong decision.
I know.
In my opinion. And I'm like, what are you guys doing? Is production telling you to do something? Like, did something happen that we didn't see? Are you
I
guys
feel
rage
like
baiting
things
us?
are happening that we're not seeing because, again,
Yeah.
I have barely seen any connections. I don't know why.
What's happening?
I don't know why. On God's green earth does Olandria like Taylor? Girl,
my
you need
God.
to run and escape, because I'm telling you, I don't know if she's living in delusional land or if he's doing something to make her like him that they're not showing us, because they're not showing us anyone's connection whatsoever.
Every time they show their like conversations, it's like bland. Like I'm like,
it's
what?
either bland for every couple or it's just them
Yes.
when they're having a bad conversation.
Yeah, I'm like, is this on purpose or what? And then they show now, if you guys haven't seen like the recent episodes, again, spoilers, but like then they show Taylor talking to the new bombshells in Casa Amor, and he's like, I'm
So
gonna give
giddy.
you my last name.
Yeah. So
and I'm
giddy.
like, I'm actually afraid of you. I'm really scared. Like now all of a sudden you're a conversationalist.
yeah, me.
Literally you with some drinks in you. But that's the thing. I'm like, I don't know if it's because of like season 6 was so successful and they're trying to
live
make
up to it.
Yeah, but
But
they're
the thing
ruining
is,
it.
When you have something so like you have such a successful season, and the reason it was so successful is because like they were all themselves.
Yeah, it was a very I feel like everyone was very genuine.
I
and,
feel
how
like
they,
majority
like-
was genuine. Like
Yeah.
majority was there for good the
Yeah.
right reasons and stuff. They're trying to live up to that and like doing these things to please the audience, but it's like you guys will never
We can
win
see
when
right
you do
through
that,
you.
because half the audience wants one thing, half the audience wants another. So it's
Yeah.
like people are gonna be pissed either way. That's why it's best to just do what you usually do.
Yeah.
There's a reason Love Island is successful. It was successful before season 6.
Yep.
Granted, season 6 brought like a whole new level of success.
Yeah.
But like season 6 wouldn't have been so successful if, let's say, season 7 was before season 6. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? The reason it was so successful is because they were like being their authentic selves and like they just let it play out. Like I think production had some, because obviously
Yeah,
reality
they're
TV
always
they'll
going
always
to.
be involved in some way. But like this season, it just feels like it's so
It's
the
heavy.
editing is pissing me off so bad, because it's like I can tell so clearly when you're taking something from a confessional
You're
and putting it
literally-
into a conversation.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like, let me actually see the conversation play out, because now you're just pissing me off.
And then they like play.
And also, the casting, you need to be fired. The casting people, you need to go, because you suck too. Like, it's actually so irritating.
Like, you're putting like they'll show like 2 people talking, right? And they'll show one person's face and then play the other person's what they're saying. And I'm like, how am I supposed to believe that this person's saying this in this conversation when you won't even show me their face? Like, let me
Exactly.
see them. Let me see their fucking face, because I know they're not saying this shit.
Or they choose, like, for example, they did when Beldasha was still there. Nick went up to talk to her, and they put Sierra looking like nastily
Looking
towards
nastily.
them. Meanwhile, the people who were sitting with her weren't sitting with. It's like you could tell it wasn't.
It's,
It
like,
was
clipped
it was
from
moved
somewhere else.
because it's like you see in the background. Because that's the funny thing, is you always see it in the background. Like, do you think I'm stupid?
There's so many cameras, and like they're clipping stuff together, and they're
And they're
editing
not
it
even-
fast, and I feel like they're not even paying attention to like the
'cause
background stuff.
They're not even showing. Like they're not moving, like hiding what's in the
And
back.
then when they do the challenges, they cut out half the shit. I'm like, what happened? Like,
I guess just the boring stuff.
I guess, but
Honestly, good, because some of the challenges nasty as hell. I can't even
like
watch
that
it.
food challenge,
I
get
don't
rid
wanna
of
talk
it.
about it.
Get rid of it.
That is just.
Get rid of
It's
it.
so nasty that if someone had to spit that milk in my mouth when it was just all up in your bodily
And then they
functions, I'd
pour
vomit.
it- they literally pour it on your
No,
head.
I'd vomit, and that
then
shit probably reeks.
it's
disgusting.
fucking nasty. And now you have like
Disgusting.
milk tongue, and then you have to kiss someone else.
Yeah, how are you kissing with milk tongue?
Ew, 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 ew. Like, seriously, it's disgusting. And then they like go back to the villa and they make them sit in that shit.
I
They're
know.
like, you
why
can't
do-
change your shower.
Why
by the way.
after a challenge, a nasty challenge, they never shower? Like, let them shower.
Let them shower. I don't
Let
care
them
if they have
shower.
milk on them in the confessional. I don't care. I really don't care.
Like,
let
please,
them shower.
please let them shower, guys. Like,
They literally make them sit in that shit for hours until they have to get ready for nighttime.
they're rotting in the sun with that rotten milk residue on
literally.
them.
You literally have dried milk on. You have
Yeah.
a little dried milk
It's
right
disgusting.
there. Like,
It's nasty. Imagine that dried milk under their armpits in the hot Fiji
Ew.
sun, the humidity.
Also,
let
why
them
don't
shower.
they go in the pool?
Hashtag,
Go in the pool.
hashtag let them shower. They can't go in the pool because the mics.
Yeah, but like take the mic off.
Well, they don't want them to have mics up. They only let them go in the pool for 5 minutes
What?
because then they don't get the conversation.
Well, then why don't they get waterproof mics? There's literally a whole pool
Is there
in
a waterproof
villa in-
mic?
Probably.
I don't think so.
Put it in a bag or something. Put it in a bag.
that's not how it
Or what they could do
works.
is literally go in the pool and put the mic next to them and just sit by and talk in the pool on the wall. I've seen it in other seasons that people go in the pools, or on like Too Hot to
I know,
Handle,
but
people
they
go in
only
the pool.
let them for like 5 minutes on Love Island.
They hate them, that's why. They're prisoners again. Back
Well,
to that.
they don't care about their experience. They care about making a good show.
Yeah.
And that's why it's flopping so bad, is because they're too focused on that. Meanwhile, the whole show is like, I watch it because, yes, I want to see the drama. Also, I just love reality TV because it's literally like a social experiment. But also, I want to see people finding new connections. Like, that's always my favorite couples, is like the people who get together kind of early-ish, and then they like have something that they have to overcome, but then it's like it makes them stronger.
Yes.
So it's like I'm not seeing any of that. Like, I
like when
want
there's
to actually
genuinely,
see.
like,
I want
good
to actually
couples.
see like actual love connections.
That's what the whole point of the show
Love
is
Island.
Love Island, and they're like
Not
I don't
Production
know what
Island.
They're doing like not the 100K Island. Like I don't care. Like fall in love.
Girl,
like,
no one should get that 100K.
no,
Give it to me.
Not on my watch.
Give it to me. Put me on the damn island. Like, I'm so over
Put
this
me
shit.
in, coach.
Like,
Because
what
it's
was
annoying.
I gonna say? I was gonna say
really
something.
Is annoying.
I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. But it's just like
I feel like they
they're
really
flopping.
have to do something that is just so good or so entertaining that they draw people back in, because people are so mad that they're done. Like they're like, I'm not watching, I'm canceling my subscription, you guys have fun, I'm not watching this anymore. And when we're at Casa Amor and people don't want to watch, that's how you know, because Casa Amor is like the thing of Love Island, and they fucked that up too, because now no one's walking back with a
I get why they did that, but it's so irritating.
It is, because it's like the whole like shock value is gone.
Yeah.
Like
I
you
mean, they're
standing
doing it to
there-
get rid of people and like see who's actually there to find genuine
Right.
connections, but like it still pisses me off.
Yeah.
Like, it's still irritating. Also, the boys, I hate every damn boy on the show. Like, I really did like some of them. I really liked Ace and Nick in the beginning a lot. They were my favorites. Nick, I voted for you. I now regret voting for you because you're playing in Sierra's face, but that's okay. You seem like a nice person in general. But the girls, when I found out right before Casa, the episode before Casa, and they had a dumping, the way I screeched when my top 3 were saved, Shelly, Olandria, and Sierra, I screeched. Like nations across oceans probably heard my
Like
screech.
the ground shook.
I'll play it.
The third Islander safe is
Oh my god.
Shelly.
Yeah, don't worry, we have it on.
Don't worry, it's there. You would think I was at the World Cup and my team just won.
No, literally, like
I was like
she was like,
this.
yes,
Yes.
like animalistic.
No, it was like a deep
But
like
it was a true deep like reaction.
it really
it was
was
real.
It was
raw
real.
and real.
It was raw, unedited.
Yes.
Like, for real. And that's what they need. They need to take a page out of my book.
Yes.
Seriously. Like, can I see something? Anything? Like, can you give me something real?
Like up
Like,
the up the
anything
fucking
real.
ante.
And Amaya, girl, I'm so sorry. Like, I am so sorry for your whole experience in this villa.
I feel so
those
bad.
boys are just lustful, a lot of them,
There's
and they don't
someone-
see your true.
Yes, your
heart.
light. Yes, she is so. I feel like her heart is so big and she's so genuine.
She didn't even get someone to run her social media when she's
I
there.
saw. Like,
She's
I
like
saw.
actually there for actual love.
Genuinely, yes, and then like I feel so bad because like Austin and Ace just like
Austin?
fucking dug her into the
Austin?
ground. Austin, get off my fucking screen. Get off my screen.
Austin. The way
Don't
that
be mean
this
to my
man was
girl.
treating Amaya. How about you just tell her you don't like her so you can stop wasting her time?
Yes.
Because now I'm not even.
Because she's also getting the vibe. Like she was talking to
I know.
Orlandria saying like I feel like like she went out of her way to ask him, does it make you uncomfortable when I call you babe because of the Ace situation? And he told her no.
Yeah.
And then he's going around talking to whoever saying she's doing too much, and during the challenge she's on me and she's talking about this and she's talking about that. Like, can a girl fucking live? Can a girl have fun and be flirty? Like,
I know.
leave her alone. And then she's over here like, I feel like we have such a good connection, and he's on the other side like saying like,
Honestly,
I
wrap
don't
it
like
up.
her.
Wrap everything up. I'm just so over it. Bring back Are You the One for me. Just I'm done with this. The last thing I will say about Love Island is that the way the zoom-ins whenever they're kissing, it's
Guys.
too much. I see your uvula. Like, I'm seeing everyone's uvula and I don't want to see
don't
the
want to see all
uvula.
that. Like
and everyone's sticking their tongue out like
licking
like
chin,
literally
like
tongue is on your neck and you're going in like that. It's good for you, but like
it's too like it's.
I
literally
support-
the camera is like
the
this close.
camera is in the throat.
It's in
like,
there.
I support you guys, but like you gotta set the camera people. Please just
Back.
cut that part out. Like, zoom out a little
And
bit.
I'm trying to like eat my dinner. Like usually we try to sit, we try to eat our dinner, have our show. I'm watching saliva get passed in my face.
It's too much.
It is. It's like I don't need this. And then don't even start when the challenges come on. I have to know the food has to go away.
But creative corner.
Creative corner.
My creative corner, of course, Love Island, Fortnite.
Yeah.
We've been watching Love Island every day, as you can tell.
Clockwork.
Fortnite been playing it every day, and for music, the Hairspray soundtrack, "Without Love" is the best song.
I was gonna say that.
Really?
Yes. I literally have it out, so I
We're
wouldn't
literally
forget.
tuned in, and we haven't even listened to it together.
No, we haven't. Well, we did once when we
That's
went
kinda
out.
crazy. Also, wait, which Suki Waterhouse album is this? I gotta check. You can go.
Oh
Because
my
I
God.
forgot the name of it.
Mine is also Love Island. Like she said, we've been watching it like clockwork. I'm still not done with Ginny and Georgia, so also Ginny and Georgia, and it's getting feisty because they're getting to the trial for Georgia. I almost said Ginny for Georgia, and also Without Love, but also Slide by Doechii. Oh, that song. It's just so like a little bop. Like I'm like I need to move my hips. I need to dance. Like I just need to have fun. Like
Love you, Doechii.
I fucking love
So
you.
excited to see you in August. The album Suki Waterhouse, it's her most recent album, Memoir of a Sparkle Muffin.
Is that the album that On This Love is on? I can OD on this love. That song is so fucking good.
My favorites from this, Everything You Feared. I also haven't listened to the whole album, but Everything You Feared, OMG, love that song. Model
So
Actress Whatever is one of the best songs in Planet History. Like actually.
Planet History?
Like for real.
No, like
I love
genuinely
that
it
song.
actually is
I
so
love that song. I
good.
love that song. Shout out to my girlfriend. She put me on. Anna, thank you.
Period.
Super Sad I also like, but my favorite, Nonchalant, also so fun. My Fun is also fun, but Model Actress Whatever, definitely the best one.
So good. So good. So good. So good.
But thank you guys for watching.
we love you guys.
We love you. If there's a heat wave in your area, please
Be safe.
stay safe,
Drink
and
water.
Yeah.
Stay out of the sun if you can. Wear your sunscreen.
sunscreen, people, sunscreen.
And also, if you're on SSRIs, be very careful because you're very sensitive to the heat, and you can
Yes.
overheat very fast, and your body will not be able to calm
Cool
down.
down.
Yeah, cool down. So your body will not be able to cool down. So
down.
seriously, be careful.
Yeah, okay. We love you guys.
We love you.
See you Thursday.